In every moment, we have a choice. In that moment, do we react or do we create? The only difference between react and create is the second E, which is kind of left hanging. What's that E? Does it even matter? I think it does. I think that extra E stands for emotion, and that's the key. In every moment we have a choice. We have a choice to choose our emotion. We have a choice to react or create. In our everyday interactions, we have developed a system of shortcuts. That system of shortcuts allows us to deliver appropriate responses. We listen to other people, but we never really hear them. We listen for the trigger that tells us when to deliver that appropriate response. Most conversations are an exchange of appropriate responses. We don't really connect. We don't really hear. We react. We don't create. We leave that extra E hanging. We keep it in reserve. We hold it back, because to show emotion is to show our weakness, our vulnerability, our humanness. Yet isn't that extra E, that vulnerability, that fragility, that heart thing, the very thing that connects us? Aren't our shared broken experiences the things that keep us together? If we could weave those cracks of vulnerability into a loom, could we not knit a blanket of shared experiences that unites us, that comforts us, because we all sleep under that same blanket of vulnerability? If you saw a child in need of a hug, if you saw an old man or lady in need of carrying bags, if an animal looked to you for a sore leg, or even if you saw your worst enemy torn and broken by the loss of his loved ones, would you step up, even in some small way? Would you? I believe you would, because I believe you would. Because I believe you can be better today than you were yesterday. Because I believe in your potential. Because I believe you just need to believe that some part of you wants to live, wants to thrive, wants to make a difference, wants to make a change, wants to leave a legacy, wants to be better. We have a choice in every moment. We can react with anger or resentment or hate or fear. What we're really saying in those moments is we need love. We need to give love. But we are love. We were born of love. God, the universe, whatever you call it, made us, formed us, crafted us first from love. Love, the most powerful force in the universe. Love, that majestic, indefinable, wonderful essence that fills us and drives us all, is our very nature. And it is the nature of love to create, not to react. It is the nature of love to make better that which we think was worse. It is the nature of love, the essence of love, that drives us to want to be better and to strive to be that which is better, a higher version of ourselves today than yesterday. But where does it start? When does it start? It starts now. It starts with a small act. It starts with bringing food for your cousin who's just lost his best friend. It starts with visiting Oma, who's just lost the love of her life. It starts with thanking your ma for always picking up your socks and washing and ironing. It starts with that teacher who taught you more about yourself than Deepak Chopra ever could. It starts with the car guard who made sure you didn't bump the Rolls Royce parked behind you. Where does it end? I don't think it ever ends. I think we find new heights. I think we reach a level and then go beyond, ever and ever higher into an expression of ourselves. And in expressing ourselves, our vulnerability, our authenticity, in expressing who we are in service to others, we find ourselves in service to the God of our understanding. We find ourselves in expression of our own best version, the best version of ourselves. And the reward? The reward is that we created a legacy of love, a legacy of hope, a legacy that we can all be better. We can all evolve. We can. You can. I can. Let's go out there. Let's help someone in some small way. Because we can.